Prepare yourselves for a wild ride as Stranger Things Season 5 takes a daring turn, cranking the intensity up to 11 and leaving no drop of blood unspilled. A tantalizing glimpse into the future, courtesy of the creators, hints at a shocking time jump that will reshape the show entirely. Brace yourselves because the familiar streets of Hawkins, once a friendly neighborhood, are about to be drenched in a different kind of red, and it's not the cheerful hue. Apologies for delivering some unwelcome news to the fans, but the upcoming final chapter promises a bloodbath. However, let's face reality. Deep down, most of you anticipated this shift and saw it coming. Every dedicated follower, including myself, is well aware, pun fully intended, that this Netflix phenomenon has traditionally erred on the side of caution. Remarkably, none of the central protagonists met their demise across the first 4 seasons. While Eddie's sacrifice in Season 4 was heart-wrenching, as were the deaths of Bob, Chrissy, Billy, and Barb, they all occupied supporting roles. As of now, the primary ensemble has emerged unscathed, even those who danced dangerously close to death, like Will, or those who technically passed away. Apologies for the spoiler. Hopper miraculously returned from the brink of death, yet despite people being in hopes, miracles might be in short supply. Season 5 is poised to shatter their charmed existence. The series stakes have skyrocketed, and Hawkins is no longer the uneventful backdrop it used to be. Major changes are afoot, and blood will inevitably be spilled. Millie Bobby Brown and Noah Schnapp, who play Eleven and Will respectively, expressed their concern about the sensitivity of the Duffer brothers. Sally, a character in the show, is reluctant to remove the main group from the story. The Duffer brothers assured that they aren't planning a dramatic event akin to the Red Wedding from Game of Thrones. Nevertheless, significant deaths seem inevitable in the upcoming season. Despite the showrunners' vague remarks about the violence, they did acknowledge the final season will both be grand and emotionally charged. If you found Stranger Things emotional in the past, brace yourself as the last season promises to intensify those feelings to the point where you might run out of tissues. Interestingly, this has already been the case with the studio. The show's executive producer and director disclosed that when the Duffer brothers presented the 2-hour storyline for the final season, it moved everyone to tears. People were emotionally overwhelmed, and the same reaction is expected from the viewers. The entire cast and crew share a similar sentiment. David Harbour, who portrays the beloved Sheriff Hopper, described the 5th chapter as bittersweet, evoking a sense of sadness. Sadie Sink, also known as Max, a character recently impacted by Vecna, characterized the upcoming season as both scary and sorrowful. Max's character is currently in a coma, and Eleven is unable to locate her. The situation is causing concern and signaling imminent danger, as evidenced by the tone shift in Stranger Things. While some might argue that the show was already dark, be prepared for an even more intense experience.